I will be showing you what this index is and kind of how big it is and what the size looks like. So I will be showing you that soon in this video, so stay tuned for that. Card indexes have been around for ages, but have you finally discovered the fastest and easiest one out there? First off, what is Eddie Raymond's Rough and Smooth Card Index? Well, according to the product's ad copy, you have found it, the holy grail of playing card indexes. The Rough and Smooth Card Index by Eddie Raymond is the smallest, fastest, easiest to navigate, most accurate and dependable, and fastest to reset, most versatile because you're able to pull out pairs or one card or even four of a kind of that card, and able to work as smooth in any pocket, front, back, outside jacket, inside jacket, index on the planet. What do you receive if you decide to purchase this? You'll be receiving a pre-built gimmick ready to go right outside of the box. It even has the cards included. And you'll also get a tutorial video that doesn't teach you any routines, but it does teach you how to actually use the index. It's more like the demo video for the product because you can actually access it right now, and I'll link that in the description down below. Eddie is not mic'd up, but the audio is fine for the video, and the language is in English. The camera angle is one shot. It looks like it's handheld or an iPhone or some type of handheld camera. Now you know a little bit about the Rough and Smooth Index, and you also know what you'll be receiving. Let's talk about some more questions you may have, such as how difficult is it to perform? This card index is on the easier side of the spectrum. When it comes to performing card index magic, this is definitely an easier card index to learn than most. Is this examinable? Well, the card index itself, the spectators don't even know that it exists, but the cards, well, yes, they're examinable, but to an extent. The cards are roughed, and it's really that half of the cards are rough, so when you pull out a pair, one of the two cards in that pair is roughed. Now, the rough card, you can tell that it's been roughed, but is it something the spectators will pick up on or even connect it to a method? I don't know. Maybe not. It depends on how you feel about that. How are the angles when it comes to performing the Rough and Smooth Card Index? Well, you can perform this surrounded because people don't even know you have an index in your pocket. So if you want to perform this and you're worried about your angles, don't be. Is there a setup or reset when using this Rough and Smooth Card Index? There's not a setup. I mean, it comes ready to go right side of the package. It even includes the deck of cards in there. You don't have to worry about supplying those, which is kind of getting into the DIY aspect of it. But no, you don't have to build anything. Everything is supplied, ready to go right out of the box. The only thing you have to reset is putting the cards back in place after somebody names one. You pull the pair or the single card or the four of a kind, whatever it is, you pull that out. It's really easy to reset. And you can reset it in seconds right in your pocket. Are there any negatives about the Rough and Smooth Index? The tutorial video is the main negative I have. There's not any routines taught on it. Eddie just teaches you how to use the actual gimmick itself, the index, but you don't learn any routines you can really do with this. So if you have decks, then I highly recommend you use those routines from decks with this index. And now, if you have both of these products, you are set. You do not have to worry about buying another card index in your life if you have decks and this with a tutorial video from decks and decks itself and this index. I highly doubt you'll ever want to buy another card index in the future. Another small negative is that it can be a bit bulky in your pocket depending on what pants you're wearing, but you can also eliminate that worry by just putting it in a jacket pocket by your chest or, by like a pocket in the side of the jacket. Are there any positives to using this card index? Yes, this cuts a lot of the learning curve when it comes to using a card index really in half. I mean, you're really going to cut down on the learning curve in this because it's just so much easier than most card indexes that I've used before. I also love that you don't have to supply anything extra. When you buy this, you get the product ready to go. The cards are inside of it. You don't have to worry about putting the index in a certain order and how do you figure out if you have it in the right order. You have to, slowly, meticulously go through the tutorial video and see, well, which way did these cards go in and which way, well, where does that card go? No, there's none of that. The cards are already loaded. And another thing I like about it is that you can pull out the single card or two cards as a pair. You can pull out, they say the 10 of diamonds, and you want to pull out the 10 of diamonds and the 10 of hearts. You can do that just as easily as pulling out the 10 of diamonds. You could also pull out all four 10s just as easy as pulling out one 10. What should this retail for? Well, currently this retails for about $50 US, and is that a fair price? I think so. I think this could easily be a little bit more money than this because it's a handmade index, and most indexes cost a lot of money anyways. I wouldn't have a problem paying $50 for this index, considering it's handmade, it comes ready to go, you don't have to worry about adding anything. I think it's a good price for what it is. Who's this card index for? It is for anybody who wants to do card index work. If you want to get into card indexes, or you've been doing card indexes, if you have a card index that you like and that you're really fast with, then why get another one? Now, if that card index doesn't allow you to get four of a kind out or a pair out just as easy as one card, then maybe that's why you'd want to switch. But if you have one that you don't really like, or you think you're just, hey, I take too long to get these cards out, then I highly recommend this because this is something that's pretty easy to do. And once you pick up on it, you'll have it down just like that. And it's really easy. Once you get that first card pulled, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that was easy. Now let me try 4 of a kind, or let me try a pair. A pair is so easy to do, and that's what I love about this. Now, I told you I would show you what the index looks like, and this is the size of it right here. It's really just the size of a deck of cards and a half maybe, or even less than that. It's not that large at all. This is what it looks like. It's wrapped in this electrical tape down at the bottom, so that way, you know, it's all sticking together in your pocket. And all the corners for the tabs at the top are already locked in. They're locked in, they will not move, and they're all rounded, so that way you're not going to stick your hand into your pocket and get stabbed by a corner that's wanting to go to the dark side. You don't have to worry about any of that. Also, the reason I'm practically revealing this index right here and, you know, what it looks like on camera is because Eddie practically does this in his demo video. So if you want to go watch that and really know how this index works and the ins and outs of it, then absolutely go check that video out. The link will be in the description down below. I mean, look how easy this is. If this was in my pocket sitting just like this and I go in, right, and I come down, and I just pull up. Do you see that? I just pulled a 4 of a kind with just one finger going in there. Like, let's say I want the 5s, 4 of a kind. I'm just going to come down, right? I'm going to go to this tab right here. I'm going to go in with my finger. I'm going to come back up. Look at that. Is that not incredible? And now I have the pair right here. I have a pair right here. This thing is really cool. Compared to a normal deck of cards, this is the thickness comparison. It's pretty darn close right there. I mean, I don't know how much closer you can get. It's less than a deck and a half. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. Thank you so much for watching my review of Eddie Raymond's Rough and Smooth card index. If you'd like to buy one for yourself, the link is in the description down below. I don't get any commission or anything like that. Eddie did send me this product to review, but I do not make any money from the sale of this product. I do want you to know that. This is something that you should get for yourself if you want to get it. If you like everything I've said in this review and you think that this is going to be something for you, get it. If you don't, it doesn't fit you, you don't want to work with another card index, don't get it. It's as simple as that. I want you to spend the money that you work hard for on good magic that you're going to use. Now, if you'd like to watch another video here on the channel and help support me out, I'd love that. You can watch this video right here. Actually, YouTube was telling me earlier, hey, we think that they're talking about you specifically. You should watch this video right here. It's actually specifically made for you. I'll see you there.